Hi there, girl. Welcome to my channel. My name is Gianni Sanders. I'm an infidelity recovery specialist, and I help women transform their pain into joy so they can dissolve the triggers and love again and trust again and truly forgive and let go. So if you're in need of any of those things, welcome to this channel and welcome to my video. One of the best things that I've learned in my healing journey is this concept of everyone is you pushed out. This is a term coined by Neville Goddard, and he's a spiritual thought leader. And it means that every experience that you have in your life was first created by a thought you had or the assumptions and beliefs that you hold about life. So I wanted to tie this into infidelity and how I have taken personal responsibility for everything that happens in my life. And I know that that sounds really strange because most of the time when we experience infidelity, we automatically assume the victim position because he betrayed me, so that means I'm a victim to what he did and what he chose to do to subjugate me. And so I've taken the stance of a radical responsibility, and that means that I take responsibility for everything that happens in my life. And I don't mean blame. It's not blame for what happened, but just responsibility in that if it happened to me, then I must hold a belief or an assumption about the situation in my life. For example, because I experienced infidelity, that means that I believed, one, that I was the kind of person that would get cheated on, which means that I believed that I wasn't good enough either for this man, or I'm not good at relationships, or relationships are difficult and they always end painfully. Beliefs like that. Or you could have assumptions about who that other person was. So maybe you believe that he was a bad boy. Maybe you believed him to be a player. I believed my husband to be charming and flirtatious with other women always. And so those combination of beliefs will have you recreate circumstances in your life that must make your beliefs true, because your subconscious mind is always going to prove your beliefs true to you. And so the good thing about this is that you're able to change your subconscious mind and program it to bring you and create circumstances in your life that you actually want. The difficult part is actually accepting responsibility for everything that happens in your life and realizing that it's just feedback of what you're programmed to accept and expect in relationships. And this program is usually set in place by the time we're 7 years old, because in our childhood we are in a hypnotic state. You know how they say children are sponges? It's literal. The children, as a child, you absorbed all the relationships in front of you and absorbed the energy from that, and your subconscious programming started to expect neglect. It started to expect betrayal. It started to expect that you weren't good enough. Maybe you were criticized a lot. And many of us had well-meaning parents, but they were doing the best they knew, and it just programmed us to be a little bit different in terms of not feeling secure in relationships, feeling like people betray you, feeling like you don't expect love to be returned, that people don't see you, that people don't acknowledge you, that people don't appreciate you for you are. All those things are the perfect recipe to then recreate that in your marriage, because your marriage is always going to mirror the things you're trying to fix from your childhood. So the wonderful thing is that as an adult, if you heal those inner child wounds from your childhood, your marriage is going to transform, because you're no longer trying to resolve those issues that you had with your primary caregiver. And so this term of everyone you pushed out, it means that everyone in your world acts according to your expectations set for them, your expectation of how life works, your expectation of how relationships work, your expectations of the things that happen to you. And so this process is really about fine-tuning and correcting those expectations and beliefs and assumptions so that you can truly create relationships that you like, that you love, that bring out the best in you and the best in the other person. If you would like a free affair recovery evaluation, I'm going to leave the link in the description box to that alone. I will create a plan for you so that you can get unstuck and actually be able to heal and move forward in your life. If you like this video, please make sure you click the like button and subscribe. Comment below, do you think I'm crazy for taking radical responsibility for everything in my life? Or is it kind of freeing? Because once you let it sink in, I think it's the best thing. So until next time, thank you so much for watching. Bye!